That's what I'm talking about. True classic. Boom! Yeah! What? What? Now what?
Don't you know that you're a grown up? No games, no puns. Not allowed if you're a grown up.
Welcome back to Gen X Grown Up. I'm John. I am a Gen X Grown Up. Thanks for checking out this video and the channel. Has this ever happened to you? Seriously, what do you do now? Did your arcade cabinet die? Well, more realistically, you're somewhere where you can't go digital. You can't play your favorite retro game. Maybe you don't have power, you don't have batteries. Maybe your wife will look at you funny if you crank out a video game. Whatever the problem may be, if you want to get that retro gaming fix, I found something that just might help. What I found was the Space Invaders Dice Game. This little guy says it's going to give you the Space Invaders experience, but with dice and a pen and paper. Well, I enjoy pen and paper games, so I'm kind of on board to check it out. And I've never played this before. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit down at the table, we're gonna open it together for the first time, browse through the rules, we're gonna play through a whole game, and we're gonna then come back and find out, does this stack up to Space Invaders? Is it worth your time and or / money? Here we are then, Space Invaders Dice from Turn 1 Gaming Supplies. It looks really cool. I mean, when I first saw it, so it says Space Invaders are back in a brand new format, fun, fast-paced tabletop game, plays like the classic arcade game, we shall see. Play solo or compete against up to 3 friends, record the high score. Yeah, so play solo means even though you can't play real Space Invaders, I can play some analog Space Invaders. All right. So here's some die. Looks like a rule book. And a reglamento book. I won't be needing that one. And oh, this is a pad. Yeah. So this is the, oh, look at that. That's neat. So I'm gonna try to play it solo, or solamente, as the reglamento instructions try to tell me. In order to win Space Invaders Dice, the player must eliminate all 5 rows of 11 aliens. Each alien they defeat adds to their total score. Components, yep, 12d6 die, 8 attack, 3 laser, 1 UFO. Let's look at those. Looks like each of our die has a shield. We've got a blue turret, a green turret, a pink turret, a blue-green turret, and the flip side is an X, a no, something's not working. And it looks like we have 8 of those. We also have what appears to be a little bonus ship die. Looks like 250, 150, 100, 200, 300, and just a 50. And then we have these 3 laser die. It's got a 2, a 3, a 5, a 4, 6, and a 1, I would assume. So the regular die, okay. You think I'm ready? I need a pen. But of course, not just any pen. I grabbed a GenXGrownUp pen. So I have gone through the rule book. I think I have got it down. I know what to do. So let's dive into a game of Space Invaders analog. First, you start by rolling 2 of these dice. So 4 and 6 together makes a 10. So I need to put 1 of those on the 10. That means I can't shoot up that column. Then I roll 2 again. 6 and 3 add up to a 9. So I put 1 to block the 9. And then finally a single roll, a 1. So I'm blocked on 1 through here, and that's good. 1 is not a block. Okay, now I have these 8 die to roll, all these jokers. So I roll all of these, and this is how I decide how well I do. Here we go. So what do I have? I have a miss first, which could be a problem. And then I have 4 blue invaders for starters. So I want to try to use every single thing I have. So 4 blue invaders. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out. We'll do 1, 2, and I have a pink that I need to spend. So I make sure that I make my way up to at least 1 of the pink if possible. The shield allows me to clear away 1 of these laser die. So I am going to use that to clear away this one, although I don't think it's going to really help me. And then I can do blue or green with this one. So I'll take this green. I have 2 more blue, so let's take out this blue and that blue. I can take a penalty for this pink one that I can't spend, or I can try to re-roll it. If I re-roll it and can use it, great. If I re-roll it and can't use it, I take a double penalty. So I'm gonna give it a shot since there's tons of open things. I just don't want pink. So I get another shield, which is great. I'll just remove a shield and I'm done with that turn. Let's kick off another turn then. So we roll 2 of the laser die. 5 and 4 is a 9. So I block off the 9. Now I start off with all these 8 die. It's not until I eliminate 2 rows that I start losing die as the aliens get faster. So I have 2 shields, which means I can remove 2 blockers, which are these 2. Awesome. And I'm doing good, so I can do a blue, a green, and a green. So let's start with eliminating this green, and then I can do a blue and a green. I will do this one and this one. You have to work your way up, of course. My third roll, start with lasers. All right, time to roll my attack. So for starters, I have a shield, so I can get rid of one of these. All right, so I have 3 blues, 2 greens, and 2 pinks. So let's evaluate the best way to do this. I need 2 pinks, so I really need to start clearing stuff. Let's do this green for my first green. I have 2 pinks, so I can clear this one and this one. Now that this column is open, I can actually shoot an unused shot to get rid of a red bonus UFO. But I'm going to instead invest in these blues that are going to be blocking me if I'm not careful. So I have 3 blues, so let's do 1, 2, 3 blues. I have 1 green, so let's go ahead and take that green. I just did a quick recheck of the rules, and I'm also supposed to be crossing out red UFOs after each turn because they are fleeting and I'm running out of them. So I have taken 2 turns, I think, so I'm gonna start crossing these out. I'll get rid of that one and, that one, I guess. Now again, because I have these 2 columns already gone, that means I'm down 1 die. How about I could take out 2 of these blues, or you know what? I'm going to use one of them to take out a red alien because I haven't done that yet. That's the, oh no, you know what? I'll take just the plain blue. We'll put it over here, and I'll use that to attack this bonus ship right here. So when I do the bonus ship, I have to roll the bonus token and see what it's worth. 250. All right, so 250 there. Now that I've taken out another column, 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, I am down another attack die. Hey, there's a removed shield. Uh-oh, 2 pinks. That's bad. And now I have these 2 pinks, and there's not a pink that I can shoot anywhere. So I have 2 options. I can either take a hit for each one of those, or I can re-roll them. Because the likelihood that they will roll blues or greens, which I can hit, I'm going to try to re-roll. Let's start with re-rolling one of them. It's a pink. Because I re-rolled, I take double damage for that. 1, 2. My life is gone when I run out of empty spaces here to put damage in. And we'll try to roll the second one too. Another pink. Would you believe it? All right, more damage. I've only got 3 lives left. I gotta tighten it up here. And the game is over. I just tally up my score and see how I did. Not too bad when everything is said and done. So by clearing the whole board, that's 990. And then you add up the 3, 2, 1, and 250 I got for the bonus ship. That comes to 1840. Yeah, sure, 1840. Great. Now I did do a quick review of the rule book, and I found there were a couple of things I wasn't doing quite right. But hey, I plead ignorance because it's the first time playing this game. That's okay. What I did learn is that every time you roll an X, that actually counts as one of these boxes need to be filled in. But hey, I only have 7 of those, you say. Well, that's not true. All the way down and across this whole L, those all are your misses. So it's when all those are cleared. So give or take, I mean, for the ones that I didn't score against myself versus the smaller range I used to finish the level, I would say I did okay. I didn't game the system too badly. The point is, for a first time playthrough, I got a good feeling of what this game is about, how to play it, what it feels like, and how it compares to playing real Space Invaders. Yeah, not bad, right? So this again was my first time playing this game from scratch, so pardon me for the rules I didn't follow correctly and kind of the flubs I may have done, but I really did get a feel for the game. And what I have to say is, wow, it's not Space Invaders, of course, but unlike a lot of kind of marketed, branded things with retro gaming on it, it isn't just a layer of Space Invaders paint slapped on a generic game. They really took their time, and I feel there was effort made to make it feel like Space Invaders. You have the vertical column of ships, you have the bonus ships, you have the die roll to see how much you get for the bonus ships, you have shields. I mean, all that kind of doesn't just feel shoehorned in, it feels like some thought was put into it. I really appreciate that. I enjoyed this game. I played one game, but I think I'm gonna go back and play more. And you can play multiplayer, of course. The point was I was making this video just myself playing, but you can each have a pad and take turns attacking. When you're playing by yourself, it's like the old days, you're playing for a high score. What's wrong with that? I got 1840 on mine. Give it a shot, maybe you'll get more. So what do I think of Space Invaders Dice? Yeah, you know what? 4.5 tokens out of 5 for this guy. I think it's worth your time and money. It's not terribly expensive, and you could certainly do worse. I have done worse on a lot of worse kind of like retro branded games. This one is really, really cool. I think you should check it out. You'll probably enjoy it. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.
Don't you know that you're a grown-up?
Subscribe to GenXGrownUp by clicking right here and enable notifications so you won't miss a thing. Use the comments down below to tell us what you think, and while you're there, a thumbs up would be great too. Please share this online wherever you hang out. Connect with GXG on social networks by clicking right here.
Basically, life sucks as a grown-up.